things here. I have to be in my daughter's bedroom area today because, again, it's raining and it's crazy, and well, it's about to rain and it's been crazy windy, and I don't have a good microphone for my camera, so here I am in my daughter's house or room, and everybody's going up to Grandma's house because we've got company over there, and it's pretty exciting. Yeah, is that what you think? Oh, thank you. Look at all the light. It's a little glary. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, thank you. My hubby's helping. Hey, Constance. Good to see you. Happy Sunday, Zelda. Good to see you again. Oh, I'm so excited. We're all hanging out. How fun. Hi. So I don't know if you guys can see the wind and the foul weather that we've got going on right now out there, but it looks like Winnie the Pooh in the blustery day, honestly. Like, that's what's going on for sure. So today I thought we could talk about stuff like cold climate food forests, if you want. It's still, like, this is just a hangout chat time, so whatever you guys want to talk about is totally okay with me. I love just hanging out with you guys. This is like my vacation for the week, getting to talk to people who are like-minded and excited about gardening and herbalism and permaculture and food forests and stuff like that. I have been binge watching lots of permaculture channels on YouTube lately, and I realize that there is quite a lot of people who take permaculture into like a way of life almost, and they live their life in a permaculture way, which I think is really cool. Love Winnie the Pooh, right? My husband, as he's going around doing things around the house, if he's thinking about something really hard, he'll start singing "I'm a Little Black Rain Cloud," and it's really cute because that's one of his favorite songs, I guess. It's his go-to I'm thinking about something song. But with the permaculture way of life, a lot of them have been sorry, got messages from people. Okay, so the permaculture way of life. So I understand where people are coming from. If you can do things in an easier way, in a more economical way, just like having all your zone 1 plants and animals and stuff right outside your front door, where you don't need to go and walk across your big huge yard every day in order to take care of them, and you just walk outside your front door and there they are. That kind of principle in your life is awesome, but I see a lot of people are also doing like they're almost making it like a religion, and I just wanted to make sure that everybody on this channel knows that if you're looking for that kind of permaculture talk, that is not us. I use it in my gardening. If there's some good techniques in our life, I'll use it, but it is not like a religion for me. And there are things like I eat Cheetos sometimes, and it's not, we're not that crunchy. You know, if you guys are of that mindset, cool, love talking to you, but you're not going to find a similar idea here, I guess. So anyway, I've just been thinking about that. That's been living rent free in my head all week. How much people just love permaculture, and they take it to this extreme, and they become very, I don't know, all the people that I saw who were doing that seemed really angry, and that just doesn't seem like the way to go. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, how is everybody doing today? Do you guys have storms outside like this? Because it's kind of wonderful if you have like cocoa or tea or something like that, or soup. It's definitely a chilly type of day. We're having chili for dinner, which is my kids' favorite food. Only the way that Grandma makes it, though, not the way that I make it. And since we have company over, she's making it, so the kids are all very excited. I like a thick, creamy chili. My kids all like it really brothy. You have a storm rolling in too? It's so fun, isn't it? I love it. I love the watching the trees sway. I love seeing the clouds roll in and things getting dark. I love the smell in the air. Oh, it's one of my favorite things in the world. So, yes, if you see stuffed animals, my daughter is in love with stuffed animals. They're everywhere. This is definitely my kids' room. We've got the house that we're living in. Shiva, yes, 1,000%, exactly. Ah, thank you. Ah, Sophia, thank you so much. Chili is always a good idea. That's true. And if you have you guys ever had white chicken chili? Because that's the end all be all best cold weather rainy day food on the planet, I'm pretty sure. White chicken chili, nice and creamy with like fresh made biscuits. Oh my gosh. You can tell that dinner's soon for us. I'm hungry. Shiva, no, you don't like it? Hello. Ah, Diwali. Happy Diwali. Do the likes, guys. Thanks you so much. I appreciate it so much, guys. Thank you, Zelda. You're so encouraging, Zelda. So encouraging. Hey. Oh, I bet it's crazy awesome there. Oh, man, India. I would love to go to India. Of course, I grew up watching movies like The Secret Garden and what is it? The Princess something, right? Where she lived in India for a long time, and then she ended up having to go to New York or something. But then they ended up going back to India, and it was really good. What is that? What? Oh my goodness! If anybody can think of that, let me know. Happy Diwali! Ah, you're so far away from me. I can't. It's hard for me to see. Hey, Ignite, you're here. Hello, how are you? I'm glad you can make it this time. Thank you so much. Let me give that a heart and a love. I have not been to India. I have never. Wasim, hello. I've never been outside of America, but I have been all over America. So I've traveled a lot, but just within the states here. So I've been to Washington State and Florida and I need to lower this down so I can see you guys better. Florida and Texas and Arizona and New York and Michigan and Wisconsin and all the things around there for sure. So, well, thank you, Wasim. I appreciate that. Yeah, I have definitely traveled thousands and thousands of miles, but not outside the country. And I wish I had. I had an opportunity when I was a teenager, and like most teenagers, I had half a brain, and I missed it, and I chose not to because of a stupid boy. So anyway, California. My husband used to live in California. He was on a naval base there somewhere. It was on the beach. He loved it. It was like a really, really beautiful spot. He loved it. LA, Beverly Hills. I know the song Beverly Hills. I like singing that when I'm in my car. We are in Bath County of Virginia, which is central western Virginia in the United States. Hello. Hi, Farhat. Hi. Yes, sir. Hello. Good to see everybody. It is storming like crazy outside. So, no, I have a husband, and he is actually with the baby right now and all the kids. He takes them while I do my live streams, and and they're all up at Grandma's house right now, which is up the hill from us. And his brother is here actually from Washington State, and then his aunt is here from Maryland, and all sorts of stuff. So Joe Curie, I don't. Hello. Oh my goodness, Ignite. Thank you so much. Hello, Tashar. Did I watch? No. Oh, but I love Bollywood. I love Bollywood. I am a sucker for romance and happy, the dancing, the bright colors. It's usually has like a super happy ending. I love Bollywood. Love it. Thank you. So I have a cold right now. I will probably be coughing quite a lot. I'm sorry. This is like my first day in a few days feeling somewhat normal. But yeah, I'm all congested up here, and I got a whole bunch of stuff going on right here. Fastbuck, hello! From Greece. Hello, Mariner. My goodness. Wow, that's awesome. Oh. So the QR code there. People asked for it, so here it is. So so thank you, Constance. I appreciate that. Hi, Sanju. Hello. Good to have you back. How's Trump doing in America? I do not want to talk politics. This is my relaxing time. This is my time to be able to just talk about gardening and visit with friends and talk about food forests and stuff like that. So I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm sorry, guys. Sanju. Hello, Sanju, Matthew. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we got fluorescent lights here. One day we're going to get those out. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. Oh, well, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here, Matthew. So my, excuse me, I'm so sorry. It's been a rough couple of days. The whole family was sick. Oh, from India. That's awesome. The barn that we live in is was an old workshop that my father and mother-in-law lived in, and they lived here for like 15-20 years as they were building their house up the hill by hand. And so it's set up to be like a yes, trying so hard. Got my sparkling water. If you guys haven't tried the LaCroix Limoncello, it's my favorite drink on the planet. Absolutely incredible. It's exactly right. I don't like drinks other than water often, but this is really, really good. Hello, Payush. Payush, I hope I'm saying that right. Hi. So anyway, so they're from England. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. So we've got Greece and England and India, and we got some people nearby, I think, because you guys are having a storm just like I'm having a storm. Shout it out where you're from in the comments. If you guys are from anywhere, let me know. That's really cool. Z, hi from England. That's awesome. I wonder if you're having crazy storms or not. I know this is the season for it, right? Where it's in fall, we get all the rain and the storms and stuff like that. Scotland, oh my goodness. How cool. One day. Woohoo! Scotland. I'm also a huge Outlander fan, so I would love to go to Scotland one day just to see all that. Oh, what was I talking about? Okay, so this was a barn, right? And so this area right here actually had like a big metal mill machine here, and then there was a lathe, and there was a big huge toolbox, and there was all these things, and it filled the barn. And it was for my father-in-law, who's a machinist, and he also builds things with wood, and he basically does all the things, right? And You worked at the filming port? Oh my goodness. That's incredible. Hi. I want to know all your stories. Rehan, hi. Taseen, hello. Western North Carolina. Yes, just vegging. That's how I feel right now. We're just vegging and hanging out. Oh my goodness. Can we talk to your husband? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, he is up at the house with the baby. He might be coming down soon though. Grandma tends to grab the baby and then he might want to like come down and take a shower or something really quick because he has been moving heavy furniture all day for me. But I will tell you the story. I will. It was really, really wonderful. It's one of my favorite stories of all time. It was definitely love. I was working at a coffee shop and I was a barista, and thank you. And he would come in on his work breaks and he'd grab some coffee, or he'd come in after work and he would set up with his laptop and his Bible, which really caught my attention because I was like, ooh, you know. And then when he walked in, I thought he was the most handsome man I'd ever seen in my life. And I nudged my coworker because I was kind of new there. And I was like, who is that? I need to know. And she said that it was her dad's friend. And so I thought that that meant that he was old. And I was only like 19 or 20 years old at the time. And so I thought that he was kind of just older, much older than he looked. Anyway, but he was just so handsome. So every time he came in, I had like the biggest smile for him and, can I help you? And he noticed, because I guess not a lot of people would smile at him often, which is just mind blowing to me. Like, the amount of people that are surprised by friendliness is ridiculous in this world. Like, you'd think that there would be a lot more friendly people in this world. We are in the United States. We are in Virginia of the United States, East Coast. And so he would just come in and I would totally crush on him. And my brother was living with me at the time, and he had a daughter who's 5. And he would come in and I would give him coffee because he's family, and she'd run over because I'm her aunt, right? And I'd give her big hugs, and we were basically just sharing an apartment at that point. It was a 2-bedroom apartment. He and his daughter lived in the big bedroom, and I had the other bedroom, and we shared rent and everything like that. And anyway, Jeremy, my husband, thought that I was married because he saw this guy coming in all the time, and his daughter, and he thought that the daughter was my daughter because she was so friendly with me, and she's my niece, so I just loved her. Hello, keyboard. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, nice, from India. Woohoo. So I will definitely eat dinner today for sure. Chili. We were just talking about that. Chili. Hi. Love, everyone. Love. And so I saw him at church a couple of times, and he was in the youth group that I was in. And so I started thinking maybe he was more my age, and I started getting more interested. And I saw him at the coffee shop one day when I wasn't working, and he was sitting and he was having lunch with his dad. And I poked him and I said, hey, oh, it was a love match, a love marriage for sure. That's why I'm telling you this story, is because I want you to know about my husband. So he will be coming down soon. And anyway, so he was sitting there at the table, and I said, hey, am I going to be able to see you at church tonight? And thank you, by the way, Ignite. Thank you so much. And he said, maybe. And I said, okay. And I left, and apparently his dad was like, you know, if a girl asks you if you'll see her at church, you definitely show up. And he didn't show up. He was feeling very antisocial. I enjoy social interactions a lot. I'm still an introvert, so I like being at home all the time. This is really great for me, this right here. But he is like very antisocial. He's very quiet and reserved and things like that. And so he did not go that night, and I thought that maybe it was because he didn't like me. So I gave up. But then one day I just ended up being in I don't know what I just did. I just clicked on something. Sorry, guys. I don't know what I did. I'm new to this. Okay, so how do I get rid of that? How do I get rid of that? I don't know how to get rid of that. I'm sorry, guys. Drag here. There we go. No. Come back. And okay, I ended it. Okay, so I thought he wasn't interested, and then I was the one that asked him out eventually because he was just that handsome. I couldn't help it. He was at the coffee shop. I stepped in front of him, between him and the door. Never done anything like that before, and I said, "Hey, I need to go work out later. I don't know how to use any of the equipment at the gym. Do you want to come help me?" Which was totally a lie, because I definitely knew. I mean, I was a martial artist that did lots of weight training and cardiovascular training and everything like that for a long time. And when we got to the gym, apparently he figured out that I knew that. I tried to make it look like I didn't know what I was doing, but I definitely botched that enough where he knew, which made it very obvious to him that I liked him. And so we ended up spending the whole night just talking all night. I brought him back to my house so that no funny business would happen, because my brother was there, and we just talked all night in the living room. And he ended up leaving for work in the morning, because I mean we talked all the way until it was work time. And then he came back on his lunch break, and I didn't answer the door because it freaked me out so much, because I liked him so much and I was scared. And so then he sent flowers to my work, and he wrote me a poem that said he was just really glad that he got to spend some time getting to know somebody who was nice to him, and it was really nice. So yeah, after he sent those flowers, I decided that it was worth it, and we started to I don't know why. So anyway, yeah, we were inseparable from then on, and we ended up getting married a year and a half later. So there you go. Hi. That's him and me. Good to see you guys. Glad you're here. Hi, Swen. Hi, Shanique. Hello. Hot cup of coffee. Oh, thank you. The violin. I love violin. I love that. I've played violin most of my life. That's one of my favorite instruments for sure. So thanks, Zelda. I appreciate that. He'll be down soon, and I'm sure he'll sit and chat with us if you want him to. So, oh, I am doing great. How are you doing? I'm having a hard time pronouncing some of these screen names. I'm so sorry. Akhilesh, good to see you. You're no one. Oh, that's awful. I don't like that. You're somebody, and you're somebody special. We're doing good here. We're from Virginia, and it's Central Virginia, near West Virginia, Bath County. Oh my goodness, you planted mums! Yay! That's awesome! It's amazing how many people don't know that you can plant mums, and they do so much better. I bet they are doing a lot better now that you've had them in the ground, right? I bet they're doing a lot better. Thank you, Ignite. I appreciate you saying that I'm a talented mom. That's very nice of you. And thank you for the donation. I appreciate that a lot. Any talent? Well, I play violin. I actually was a violin teacher for a little while. I majored in it in college, and in high school I went to a performing arts school for a private boarding performing arts school, and majored in music there as well. And then, hello, North America, here we are. And I garden a lot. My main talent, I would say, is probably being obsessed about plants completely. I also do martial arts. I did martial arts for 25 years, and I did that. I competed in state for a while in competitions and stuff like that, and I won first place in fighting kata and weapons kata. So pretty much across the board I got first place for that. So that was fun. They are definitely perennials. Mums are definitely perennials. There are some varieties that are not. And I haven't seen them, other than like if you are like in the florist section of Kroger or something like that and you're getting like cut flowers. I haven't seen mums for sale in pots that aren't perennial that I've noticed. So 95% of the time I would say that they're hardy, down to a zone 5, down to a zone 4. There are some that are more annuals, but very rare, very rare. Thank you guys. This is, you got it at Walmart. Well then, yeah, then they're totally fine, totally fine. I got a bunch from Walmart and Lowe's the other day, and they are in the ground for sure. My mother-in-law planted mums from Walmart maybe 5 years ago, and it was late in the year because she got the mums as a decoration for a memorial that we were doing for my husband's grandparents. And she planted those because she didn't want them, she thought if they could do well again, then it would be really great to be able to have those forever, because it was such a monumental day for us. And they are still coming back every single year, and they look beautiful, and they're huge, and there's blossoms all over them. And we have horrible soil here, horrible soil. We have to do crazy things in order to make our soil even somewhat nice. So yeah, a warrior in the garden. Yes, that is my favorite. I would much rather be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in the war, right? So hello, Syed. Hello. And Simple Jack, good to see you. The purple ones smell like cranberries. I love that. I know this is just random. Do I support Palestine? Oh, that is political. That is political. I'm trying to stay away from the political talk on here, just because it's around us so much throughout the week, and it's so stressful. It's so stressful, and I don't want to talk about it during my relaxing time, if that's okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hello. Creeping Virginia. Oh. You are my sunshine. I don't have a good voice right now. I've been sick for sure. So I don't know how it would sound if I was to sing right now. It would probably strain me a little bit more than I'm willing to be strained. I'm already going to be talking for an hour. Birds of paradise. Wow, that is a bold move. I haven't heard of birds of paradise being grown from seed before, which, I mean, you have to, right? They all come from a seed at some point, so that makes sense. But I don't know anything about that. Is it difficult to grow them from seed? Are they easy? I try to stay away from tropical plants here because this is my biggest window in my house, and we have like zero sunlight in our house. As soon as we start renovations, which brings me back to what I was talking about before, all the heavy equipment has finally, it's been like 5 years of us just slowly getting the workshop stuff out of our house now, because this was going to be their workshop, my in-laws workshop where we live right now. So they said that we could have this place if we would build them a workshop up on the hill. And so due to my mother being incredible and supportive and wonderful, we were able to do that. And then and so once it got finished, then we got to start moving everything in there. And this weekend was the last day where we really have anything in here that isn't ours. And so now that all the really big heavy machinery equipment is out, we can start renovating. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We're going to be able to just start. And I wasn't able to start before, and it's going to take a while maybe to get some people in here to help us with that, but and we might have to like buy a storage shed in the meantime or something like that, maybe rent one and just pack everything in there. But oh, I'm so excited. And we're going to get more windows. We're going to make bigger windows. It's not going to be dark and dank in here anymore. It's going to be sunshiny and beautiful. And all these trees that are outside my house, the last thing that we had to get rid of out of the workshop was actually a big toolbox. Oh, thank you, Ignite. Yeah, he's coming. He is coming for sure. He's still taking care of the baby. Apparently there's some stuff going on up there. So yeah, he is coming. So yeah, so we're gonna get all those trees cut down, which is shading the house a lot too. So we're gonna have a lot more that. So if you guys want to do the buy a coffee thing or the Venmo thing, that's right there. I really appreciate it. If not, don't worry about it. It's there just because other people were asking to have that available. And I am trying to support our lifestyle with this channel, try to bring my husband home so that he can have time and take care of the property, and all the hard work doesn't fall to my father-in-law's shoulders, because they are getting older, and he's got Lyme's disease now, which is really just like the roughest. And so he's trying to I think with you, when you do that, you just like, if you can take your camera and take a picture of that, then it will send you directly to the link where you can do that. I'm so glad, Constance, that you're telling me cool things that have been talked about, because I got so wrapped up in talking about my husband that I forgot. I wasn't looking at him. Can we get a house tour? Oh no, because it's off. Okay, well, hold on one second. Let me just text my husband to make sure that he is coming down sooner rather than later. Hold on. Okay. So okay, if I show you a little bit of the house, can I just point out that we've been moving furniture around a lot lately. And so, you know, when you rearrange things and you move furniture around, you have to take stuff out of it and then be able to put it back in later. And I haven't been able to put everything back in yet. And so there's a bunch of stuff out and about. And we don't have any bedrooms. It's all just one big room, and it's like Little House on the Prairie right now. So we've got a wood stove, and all the beds for everybody is just in this giant room that I'm in right now. Eventually, once everything starts getting renovated, the stairs go up to an attic, and it's going to be a really nice place for my kids. We're going to have a room for all my kids upstairs, multiple rooms for my kids upstairs. And then my husband and I will have a room in the back here where our kitchen / living room slash dining room is right now. And then this big area that I'm in right now where all the beds are, that's going to be where we have our main kitchen and our living room and our dining room right now. So please don't judge. Please don't. Okay, don't judge me, please, guys. And you guys doing wonderful things like this, when you guys do the buy a coffee or the Venmo, or if you guys do a super chat or something like that, what you guys are doing right now, or subscribing or liking the video or anything like that, that really helps a lot get us to our goals for this. So yeah, I'm in my daughter's rooms right now, and moving out. Gosh, this is, don't judge me, guys, don't judge me, okay? We're doing what we can with what we got when we can. So this is just basically the big room area, and the kitchen and the living room is in here. This is our house right now. So my son lives back here, my daughters live back here, my bedroom is back here. This is my husband and I when we got married. Love that photo. And then we've got our living room. And like I said, we've been moving things around, so it's super messy right now. Super messy. Plus I have a toddler. And anytime I seem to straighten anything up, it always gets torn apart again. So yeah, this is the outside. Usually I sit in that chair right there, or down in front of my butterfly bush when I'm doing the live streams. But this is pretty much it right now. We've got the wood stove blocked off because I don't want the kids touching that. So yeah, a lot of work. These are the stairs. Excuse me. These are the stairs going up to the attic that are going to be our kids' bedrooms one day. And all the lights are these fluorescent lights, which are awful. I mean, they definitely give a lot of light, but I'm not a huge fan of fluorescent lights for sure. And that's basically it, guys. So it's small. It is what it is. But once we get these lights out, I'm so looking forward to that. Then we'll have just normal lights that aren't fluorescent. We'll probably be less sick often. A lot of work. Thank you, Zelda. You are so encouraging. Thank you. Everybody who's saying they love it, you guys are so kind. I know it's rough right now. I know it's rough. We're all living in one. It's okay. We're gonna renovate. It'll be beautiful. It'll be open concept in the living room kitchen area. We'll have our bedroom in the back where the living room is right now. I'll have a pantry. I'll have a second bathroom, which is really exciting, especially when you got 5 kids. So, oh, I want to be a Proverbs 31 woman if I can. That's my goal in life. So if you saw anything of that in me, I appreciate it so much, so much. Where can we even get Raylit? I know, right? I heard this thing where you can take a video of it with your phone, and if you look at the video of your lights being on, you can see if they're doing that flickering thing, that fast flickering thing, and you can tell if it's a good light or a bad light. And I've tried that. It actually works. And so we have these pretty lights around our bookshelf that's on the wall in our living room, but I don't turn those on anymore because they flicker so much. And I don't have these on very often. Actually, the kids are like, never turn on the big lights. But I have to have them on right now so you can see my face. Hello, Max and Elliot. Hello. You're an interior designer? Oh my goodness. Constance, please help me. I am not a witch. I'm your wife. No, that's from The Princess Bride. I am a Christian, 100%. Yes, fluorescent lights are awful. They're awful, 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 awful. Ah, thank you guys for wanting to see and for not judging me too harshly. So we do live streams on Sundays at 3. And then I post content all throughout the week, and I usually do things about food forests or permaculture. And I am going to, this is glass right here, but I'm going to be starting to do a lot more on like herbalism and medicinal apothecary building stuff. Pretty excited about that. That's actually the main reason why I started doing YouTube or Instagram, or even the whole reason why I started a YouTube channel is because I had an Instagram account and people wanted to see a tour of my medicinal herbs, but I had like 140 of them and I couldn't get that long of a video on Instagram. And so, good night. Good night, Allie. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, I opened up a YouTube channel just to be able to have people see it, and then I just kept posting. So, oh, it's wonderful. I love where we live. I love where we live. My husband, he said he's coming. He said he is, but I don't know what's going on with the kids up there. So he's trying. He's trying. Yeah, he hasn't texted me that he can't come down or anything like that. I am 38. My patio. Sure. Thank you guys. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Okay, so let's go out. Yeah, the patio, for a long time I couldn't do anything with this in here. Couldn't make anything look nice, and I still am in the process of, like, I can't do anything until it gets renovated, right? So the only control I had on whether or not I had beauty around me was outside. So this is the patio, and it's actually not quite super windy right now. So this is the patio. It's all kind of looking a little bit dead right now because there is there's a storm coming in. It's late October. Everything's dying down except for the beautyberry. The beautyberry, I don't know if you guys can see it right here. It's like super purple, super beautiful. We got our mums. This is a medicinal mum that is growing, and it's really good for, well, we'll talk about that at a different time. But I've got some raised beds down here. And see, I plant my mums. I plant my mums. Do it. My goodness. I'm so sorry, guys. Ah. Thank you, Zelda. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Oh, so here we are. So I can sit back in front of my daughter's fake jellyfish. She wants to be a mermaid when she gets older. And I have to say, I don't blame her. I can't. I'm setting you guys on one of her squishimals. So getting the camera to stay is actually kind of difficult. Okay, there we go. Hello, Mayur. Hello, Anas. Hello. Nexie, thank you. Thank you. Hello, Aniket. Aniket, hello. My goodness, we've got a lot of people from India. That's wonderful. Good to see you guys. It's got to be like the middle of the night for you right now, right? Oh, thank you, Mr. Black Eyes. I appreciate that. Yes, I want to make the whole wall windows. I want to make the whole wall windows. I am so thankful for my mother-in-laws and father-in-law for fulfilling their dream of buying this property with enough land because they wanted the rest of their family to stay on it with them and turn it kind of into like a homesteading community. And so we've got aunts and uncles on this property. My husband has cousins. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. It's the bubbly water. My husband has some cousins who are have a cabin. We have my in-laws. We used to have grandparents here, which was really nice. And now we're here. And as we go around, I am 38. So my husband, thank you so much, Ignite. As we go walking around our property, I always tell my kids, you know, this would be a really great place for a house. This would be a really great place for a house too. They don't have to live here if they don't want to, but if they want a place to live, if they want to have some land to build a house on, then this is the place to do it. And so my in-laws, they just built like this really incredible spot on this beautiful mountain. And they have enough land here where we can have family staying here, which is wonderful. And I'm just so blessed by that. And they picked the perfect view. It's perfect. So. Hello, hello. It is amazing. I think that this is the way that that it's meant to be like this. People are supposed to live in communities that are supportive of each other. People are meant to live with multiple generations around them, and it's really great. So guys, I don't know where my husband is. I'm sorry that he's not showing up. I keep looking, but he's not saying anything. Yeah, kind of like an echo village. Oh my goodness. If we didn't have this, then I definitely would want to have like a group of friends get together and build a community for sure. Yeah. So hello, Brazil. Hello, hello. It is not for sale, sorry. An eco village in France, that'd be amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I'm thinking it's a hoax too, because we're not doing anything bad. We're not doing anything that's wrong or anything that is against any regulations for sure. We're keeping this kosher. It's family friendly. I definitely clicked not specifically for kids. So anyway, love India. Love India. When I think of India, I think of spices and beauty and colors and heat and lots of families. And so I love that. Hello from Indonesia. Hello. No, Sam, we are in Virginia. We're in the United States. We're in central western part of Virginia. So hello, hello. I do not. I have lots of people that live with me. In fact, we were just talking about how there's multiple homes on our property because we have a whole family unit living here, and so it's I've got my husband and my kids with me in this house. We've got in-laws up there. We've got aunts and uncles down there. All sorts of people around here. So, how do I generate profit? Thank you, Ignite. I appreciate that. That is helpful to know. I was thinking I would just ignore it, but I was getting nervous, so I appreciate that a lot. My husband, yeah, so thank you. My husband, he works about an hour away, and he comes home, but he works like 12-hour days, and he's gone 5 days a week, and and second shift, and so we don't ever see him except for on the weekends. And we've got this big property and this beautiful family, and my father-in-law was actually the one that did most of the all the property maintenance and everything like that, but he's getting older, and so my husband really wants to step in and take over for that, so that he doesn't have to shoulder all that responsibility anymore, and he can just kind of enjoy retirement. So the YouTube channel that I'm doing actually is something that I'm trying to get monetized. We're so close. I'm like 100 watch hours away from monetization. Oh my goodness. Oh, still a little fuzzy in the head, guys. And then I've started working with affiliate stuff and things like that. And then my husband actually has a channel himself. And so if you guys are interested in checking out his channel is called Warrior Guild. And it's basically just him sitting by the campfire and reading scripture. And that's what he does. And he's going to do that more and more. There's a massive protest in the U.S. Yeah, I'm not fully aware of all that's going on with the protests, so I don't know. I'm not interested in being political on this page because there's just too much of that in the world, and I just want a place that's safe to talk about friendly things about gardening and stuff like that. Thank you, Fume. My goodness. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. Ashu, that sounds amazing. Oh, I love that. Oh, I would love to do something like that. Do I watch football? I do not. I do not watch football. It is, well, it's family property. So, so we live here. My husband's in-laws and my husband's aunt and uncle bought the property along with his grandparents. Sorry, still getting over the cold, guys. And so we purchased a building on the property, basically, but we didn't buy the property, if that makes sense. I didn't respond to your last message. I thought I did, Ignite. I'm sorry. No, Constance, I don't like the Packers. I don't. If I like football at all, I'm gonna vote for the Vikings or root for the Vikings. You can tell I'm really into it, right? But yes. Thank you, Ignite. Ignite, you, I'm pretty sure, are the biggest donor that I have. So, Ignite, I appreciate you so much supporting the channel the way that you do. Yes, Mullion T. Yes. Isn't it so funny? Oh, from Germany. My brother is born in Germany. That's a beautiful, beautiful place. My mother was stationed there. I believe she was stationed there in the army. Or her husband was, or I'm not sure. But isn't it funny if you are, I don't know if you're, if it's true with doctors or all herbalists or anything like that, or even physical fitness experts, I don't know, but you have all this knowledge, and I have all this knowledge about herbalism and stuff like that, and I have all these medicines that I make, you know, for my apothecary that I have here, and I give it to my kids, I give it to my husband, I give it to my family members, aunts and uncles and everything like that, and I never take it myself. I always forget that I can take it for myself. It's for me too. I forget. Hello, guys. Oh, I am in the United States, Virginia. Every time I say the United States, the view count drops like 10 to 15. It's crazy. So yes, we're here in Virginia, central western part of Virginia, Bath County, right next to Highland County. Really, really beautiful. You work in the medical field. Serious. So do you find that you are like ready to help other people, and then you forget that you actually know stuff when it comes to your own health? Does that happen to you too? Well, we're never gonna sell. Yeah, same. We're never gonna sell. We're always gonna live here. I had my babies on the floor right in front of where I'm sitting. I'm never. You're gonna have to pry me out of this home when I'm dead, basically. So, yeah, we won't be moving at all. Christ is King. Yes, I was a barista. That's how I met my husband. He came in, ordered coffee, and I thought he was the most handsome man I've ever seen. Thank you, Constance. I am so excited to start doing that. It's like all year long, you grow things as much as you possibly can. Sirius, you understand. Thank you. So yes, I could be drinking Malian tea right now, but what am I having? I'm having a LaCroix sparkling water because it's cool and it's fast and it's easy. We use gas and electricity. Garbage. No, we take our trash, and it's like an hour away from the supermarket. Thank you so much, guys. Wow. I don't know much about Diwali. That's really cool though. Shanique, you gave birth to your unexpectedly. That is nuts. Like, I knew that I was going to be having my kids at home, but to not plan it and to just like, there's your child, that's got to be mind-blowing and wild. That's got to be crazy. But that's one of the things that really gave me confidence and bravery in not going to the hospital, was knowing that, you know, all these women all over the world have births not in the hospital, and then they also end up going into labor so quickly that they have their babies at home, and if they can do it accidentally and be fine, then with planning I should be fine too. So man. So I had my kids, I had my kids here at home, and not all of them. I had my twins in a hospital because not even a midwife would see me because they were twins. And it was my first pregnancy, and I was young and stupid, and I didn't know anything. I should have researched so much more. It was a horrible experience. We decided after that experience never to go to the hospital again for a birth. And so then after that, I had my son, and he was going to be born in a birthing center up in a city like over an hour away from where we are, because birthing centers were not a big thing back then. And we had to go a long way in order to get to it. And he was born in the middle of winter, and it was just so stressful. Are we going to be able to get there? Is it going to be a blizzard? I had spent a couple nights in a hotel just so that we could be close to the highway and not get snowed in here. And so we decided, you know, we've done this before. We've done it in the hospital. We've done it at a birth center, and the birth center was beautiful. It was wonderful. But it was so stressful. When do you go? When do you know, should we go now? Should we stay? Should we labor at home longer, or should we go there and just walk around a mall or something? And so we decided just to have it here. And so we had midwives come here. Then the midwives came here for that one. And then after that, we were like, you know, we're just going to do it ourselves. And so we had a free birth here. We didn't even have midwives come the last time, because and and I hear a lot of people saying, you know, if your baby died at home, you know, you'd feel so bad. And but babies die in the hospital too. Like, babies die in the hospital a lot, actually. Actually a higher rate of that than home births. And so I don't think that that's really a way to go about it. So, or a way to think of it. So, yes, it's normal in almost all the other countries except for the U.S. I'm not sure about Europe or not. Yeah, C-sections happen way more often than they need to. It's like a much higher rate than it should be. And they just, and my husband is so smart. He has this mind that he can see things 10 steps ahead of other people. And I'm just like, whoo, you know, I believe everybody what they say no matter what, you know, and of course they're going to be nice, because who isn't nice? Why wouldn't they be nice? And he saw when I was going to my prenatal visits that they would say these things, and they were lining things up to make me turn into like a high risk pregnancy when I didn't need to be. I wasn't high risk, but they wanted me to go down that path. They wanted to have all the control, and so they definitely. He could see it 10 steps ahead, and he told me on the last one that he went with me with, he said, you know, the next visit that you go, they're going to say this, and they're going to say this, and they're going to try to make you do this, and that's not what we want to do, and it's unnecessary. And I was like, oh, I don't know, you know. And so I went to my next appointment, and they did exactly like what he said, and so I never went back, and we did it at home from then on. So yeah, sued our medical bill. Yeah, I don't care about the medical bill. I will pay for my babies. I don't care. They are worth more than gold and silver to me. But yeah, it was nice that we didn't have a medical bill. It was nice. Exactly. The doctors decide and persuade, and then they put this fear in you, and you don't need to fear. Most of it is, I don't know. Yeah, and so I would say definitely maybe get checked out with your pregnancy in the beginning. If you're nervous about it at all, get checked out a little bit, and then get that reassurance that, hey, yeah, your baby has 10 fingers and 10 toes and isn't like a super high risk baby or something like that. And then you can go into a natural birth just feeling really confident about it. So when was it the most painful? It was the most uncomfortable during the last month, but guys, it was crazy. Every time that we had the birth, so in the hospital, in the birthing center, midwives at home, and then our free birth, the pain of the labor went down drastically. And so I am a strong believer that the more medicalized it is, the more that people are in your face and you've got stuff hooked up to you and people poking and prodding you, the labor is a lot more, I am so sorry. Excuse me. The labor is a lot more painful that way. And so every time that we got less and less interventions and less people were messing with me, the labor times went down a lot lower, and then it got less painful. Do you want to say hi? They're begging for a hello. Just poke your head in and say hi. Say something nice about me too. I've been talking about you and how much I love you so much.
I believe a word you say.
This is my husband.
Sits on a throne of lies. Oh, hi, I'm shy, so love you. No, everything you say is right.
Thanks.
I trust you so much. I love you.
I love you too. Love him. Drink natural water. I should drink natural water. Yes. They're like, drink regular water. You need more regular water instead of the sparkly stuff. But I like the sparkly stuff so much. Thank you. I think he is very handsome too. He gives me butterflies. Even now, 16, 17, how many years?
It will be 17 next August.
It will be 17 years next August. We've been together for 17 years. We've been married for 16. He is wonderful.
You want to come back out and get more berries?
Oh, that is a wonderful question. I had severe postpartum depression with my son, my second pregnancy, my third child, because I had twins. but I didn't know anything about it. I was very uninformed. So what I did to kind of help with that was with my toddler, my 2-year-old right now, I was really prepared for the postpartum time because I'd researched a lot and I figured it out what was going on the last time. And so I did the same thing again with my daughter that I just had. And what I did was, we are very happy together, is I just basically nourished myself so much. I had hormonal tinctures that I would take that would support my hormones getting back in place. There's this really great company. I'm not affiliated with them at all, and so if you check them out, though, I highly recommend them. It's called Wish Garden, and they have these tinctures specifically for postpartum periods, and it helps with your hormones. I did that. I took lots of tonics that were highly herbal that really supported my body, and I just constantly was nourishing myself as much as possible, and also I wasn't pushing myself. I very strongly believe in the 40 days of just not going anywhere, not doing anything, just basically staying in bed or in your house with your baby and bonding for at least 40 days. I probably went past 40 days. So, yeah, my husband is so wonderful. He is so wonderful. Agreed, serious. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to mess up something amazing for something stupid. Hello, my name is Ruth. And this is Virginia. We're in Bath County. We've been talking about like natural birth stuff, apparently, which is really interesting. But we are also talking about gardening and permaculture and things like that, and just hanging out and having fun. So, no, definitely carnivore. 100% carnivore. At this point, I'm not on the full diet right now, but doing things that going that direction more and more. So yeah, yay Jesus! Thank you, Sirius. He is a good human being. He works so hard to support this family here, and sometimes, you know, he'll come home and I've got 5 kids and we've been taking care of the house and gardening and doing all the things, and it's homeschooling and all this stuff, and I'm still in my jammies, and I apologize to him. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm still in my jammies. I'm so sorry. And he's literally said to me, he said, no, I work all day so that you can stay in your jammies all day and be with the kids and take care of them and have a good day here with them. And so I'm so blessed by him. I am so blessed. So yeah, that's the most heartbreaking thing I could honestly think of. So I tried to be carnivore as much as I could, but I got my a tick bite that gave me alpha-gal, and it made me allergic to red meat, and so I wasn't able to do any of that. And it's hard being a carnivore if you can't have red meat, and just chicken and fish was really difficult. Also, being pregnant, wanting things like Cheetos and taquitos and stuff like that was I couldn't stay strict on the diet. And I'm still not strict on the diet right now, but I am getting there for sure, getting more and more, and the healthier I get, the better I feel for sure. So I'm excited to be able to get more on that. Man. Wow. Oh my goodness, we got people from all over the place. Exactly. Exactly. And I would love to have him come home one day. What is the quote of the day? Good question. Okay, he just left with the toddler again. Let me text him and see. I love that question. Let me text him and see what he says. I do not go on my Facebook hardly ever. I am YouTube. That's my main zone. International chat is awesome. Talking to people from all over the world, it's incredible. I love it so much. This is just so exciting and fantastic. Oh, we're from, right now, I'm in the United States, Virginia, south or central western part, Bath County. That's where I am. But there's people from India and Sweden and all over the world. It's really, really cool. Oh, I am not as active on Instagram. Not really. We do. We have more windows, and they're all open right now. This one doesn't open. I wish it did, but it doesn't. All the other ones are open, and we have fans going, trying to circulate the air as much as possible, because we've all been very, yeah, I am not that active on Instagram. I do go on there more often than I go on Facebook. But we're trying to get the air flowing as much as possible, because our kids and I and my husband, we've all had the cold for a while. So we're trying to get some fresh air in here. Hello, Brazil. Hello. Oh, that's so exciting. Okay, well, Just Vegging, I'll check it out for sure. I can play an instrument, yes. What's the weirdest? I don't know. There's been some really weird ones that I don't even want to talk about. But I don't know. I can't think right now, apparently. I play the violin or the fiddle, depending on what kind of music I'm playing that day. And the piano somewhat. I used to take lessons on that, and I can play songs still, but I can't. It's not like my main instrument. But violin is definitely. I am starting to do affiliate on YouTube, and I am very selective with my affiliates. The way that I'm doing it is, if I've talked about it before on videos, then yeah, it's amazing. I love Where We Live, for sure. If I've talked about it before on videos without being an affiliate, then and promoted it then I am very comfortable becoming an affiliate for a company like that. If it's something that I've used often and love, then I'll do it. But I don't. And then there's sometimes people are asking, like, you know, what would you recommend for certain things? And I'll put a link to like an Amazon item that way, but I won't represent like a company unless it's something that I really strongly believe in. So, bye, Sirius. I would love to play fiddle for you. We've rearranged everything in the house right now, though, and I'm not exactly sure where it is. So that and this chat isn't really about me playing music. So natural organic products, yeah, definitely, yeah. If I promote a product, it will definitely be organic or natural. And if I do promote something like that, it's probably going to be something where you can make your own products. So it'll probably be like carrier oils or essential oils or organic beeswax or something, so that you can make your own salves and tinctures and oxymals and stuff like that. So you can have the best quality ingredients because you're growing it yourself, or you're buying the herbs yourself and making it yourself. So, Just Vegging, good to see you. Oh, Texas. Got family in Texas. Goodbye. Ramesh, hello. Good to see you. Oh, I'm going to have to go pretty soon. My family has visitors today, so it is very frosted. So Western North Carolina, like, Asheville area. How are you guys doing out there? I hope you guys are doing okay. I know that things aren't back to snuff as far as all the tragedy and disasters that you have. I think about you guys all the time. Western North Carolina, my goodness. I am so sorry about what you guys have been through. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. We have tons of snow in the winter, which is wonderful. So this is Virginia, the United States, and we're in central western part of Virginia. So no, we're trying to get past the paycheck to paycheck stage right now. Jiren, we're in the woods because that's where we love to be. The woods is it's our home. It's our safety spot. It's wonderful. So in Western North Carolina, they had this crazy flash flood that like a wall of water, like 30 feet high, came through and just destroyed everything. People who are on top of mountains who normally aren't near water at all had their homes destroyed. It was crazy. Huge. The highways got destroyed. It was inaccessible for a long time for people to be able to come in. Yeah. And not that it's not a huge tragedy in Alaska, but I think Alaska they're more equipped and ready to have natural disasters like that happen. They've got a lot of checks and stuff in place, I think, to kind of mitigate the damage or the trauma of it quicker than North Carolina was able to. This was happening in places that had never had a flood. They weren't ready for it at all, and it happened like that. So, yeah. Still, a lot of people in tents still. Oh my goodness, that's awful. That's awful. I do not live in Alaska. No. My sister did for a while. But no. Yeah, I hope that yeah. My brother is in North Carolina, but he's on the eastern side, but he works for a mission, and they got so many semi-truckloads full of donations and things, and they brought them over to the western side of North Carolina. Apparently it's not under control. Apparently, from what she just said, that there's still a lot of people living in tents, which is awful because winter is coming, and western North Carolina is not tropical. It's not warm in the winter at all, and so we need to get them out of their tents. And there was a lot of problems with our government, the way that it was handled too, and so it was just mismanaged completely. I know that the donations that my brother brought, there was places where people were trying to take the donations away from being donated, which was not okay. But they were able to bypass those blocks and get the stuff straight to the people, which was wonderful. So no, I don't put my kids on the channel at all. Yes, I'm sure that there are a lot of people raising money for them right now. But this was like last year. I think this was last spring, I think. Oh gosh, I don't even know what year we're in right now. But it's been a while. So it's ridiculous that there hasn't been more help yet, to the point where people are not having to live in tents yet. It's not okay. Yeah. Hello, Tajesh. There is not a pool in the backyard. I would love to make a pond one day. I'd like to make a natural swimming pond in the backyard. And if you check out, I just did a video on water and food forests and stuff like that, and it shows you how to make a pond that will stay in your yard. And I am obsessed with the idea of that happening in our yard. I really want that. Really, really want that. Get the pigs working. Yes, I need the pigs to work. You saw my movie. Thank you, Constance. Or my video. Oh, yeah. The US is huge. You can drive for days and days without taking a break, and you still won't get to the other side of the country. It's crazy. It's huge. When my husband and I were going on vacation one time, we drove through Florida, just the one state of Florida, and we were going from the top to the bottom. It took us 12 hours to get from the top to the bottom just of that one state. So it's huge. It's huge. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm sick. Oh, that sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. Good morning. We are in America, in Virginia, and central, oh, I can never say it, central western Virginia. So we are, it's like 4:30 at night right now. Oh my goodness, it's 4:30 at night. I need to go. So we are going to be having dinner up at my mother-in-law's house very soon. So she's got company over. Wow. Yeah. That would be so cool to be able to just hop over to another country. That'd be so fun. Although when you go from state to state, it's almost like you're going from different countries, because West Virginia looks so different than Virginia. And then North Carolina is so different from South Carolina. And then, North Dakota versus, Illinois or Wyoming. It's like night and day. It's almost like every state is their own. Would you compare Virginia with Idaho? No. Idaho has it's got the Rocky Mountains, which are like tall. They have snow on them year round. We're in the Appalachian Mountains, which is actually the oldest mountain range in the world. And they have been worn down so much that they're just very gentle sloping mountains. I mean, I think they get to be like, I'm not sure how high they get, but they're a lower set because they've just been worn down so much. So Idaho is like wild, and Virginia is like cozy, if that makes sense. Virginia is like a cozy cottage in the countryside. That's how I would think of it. Like a cozy cottage in the countryside, where Idaho is like a log cabin in the backwoods wildness. Like if that makes sense. Does that make sense to you guys? Both a state ID and a federal ID. I guess so. I haven't really thought about that. Yeah. I wish my dad was still alive. Oh my goodness, he would love that joke. Oh my goodness, are you a photon because you brighten up my day? He was a scientist. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Oh, good. Thank you, Just Vegging. I appreciate you putting that out there. Bye. Have a wonderful day. Hello, guys. Are you in touch with the midwives? Actually, there's one that I'm kind of friends with. She lives, I mean, you get pretty close to someone when they see you give birth. She and I have a very special relationship. But she lives down in the city to the south of me. That is very, and she's starting up her own midwifery now, and she's super into herbalism and stuff like that. And so she and I align on a lot of things, and I think that she and I are gonna stay in touch for a while. Oh goodness, Cub Foods. Hey, Cub Foods. I used to shop there. Well, my family did from when we lived in Wisconsin. Happy Diwali! Happy Diwali! Blueberry and pumpkin pie. Blumpkin. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Well, thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. God bless you too. Actually, I need to go. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a fabulous, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And I hope that you guys can stay warm and snug if it's looking like this out where you are. And definitely, definitely stay blessed.